beauties, welcome back to my channel. It's Manisha here. So today I'm sharing with you a very special campaign run by Madam Glam. So this is for breast cancer awareness. Now it's an awful disease that affects so many people or so many loved ones, you know, be it family members or friends. And so when they reached out to me and asked whether I could do an awareness mani, I just jumped at the chance because I just think it's such an important campaign to be part of, as it does touch so many of our lives. So Madam Glam's got a special hashtag, which is hashtag Madam Glam BCA. And they're actually launching a new section in their gel collection called Think Pink. Now, if you do purchase any of the polishes from the Think Pink gel collection, Madam Glam's actually going to donate $1 to the cause. So I think that's just an amazing thing to be part of. And you know, I'm just so happy to be doing a design for that. So they very kindly sent me 3 pink gel polishes. So I have got first up we've got Special Pink. So it's kind of like a salmon pink color, looks like that, very pigmented this one. And I'm going to be doing the design on some nail tips, so I'm going to keep it nice and simple. Next up we've got Popsicle. This is quite a lilac-y kind of shade. This is what this one looks like. Oh, this is gorgeous. I was looking through my nail polish collection this morning because I've done a design that I wanted to do on a pastel lilac-y kind of shade, and I didn't have anything, and then this is actually the colour that would have been perfect for what I was going for. I ended up going a little bit darker than what I intended, but that would have been quite nice and bright. And then last up we have got Sangria. So this is kind of more like a, just move those out of the way, more like a hot pink sort of colour. It's beautiful, really do like this colour. So I'm going to do a design with those 3, and I'll be doing it on some nail tips, and I'll do some stamping as well. So I will move through the next part of the video. I will leave all of the information for you down below about the campaign, what hashtags to follow, and direct links for where you can find these gel polishes too on Madam Glam's website. I do thank them for sending these out to me. Now don't forget, I have got a 30% off discount code too, which is Manisha30. If you do want to take advantage of that 30% off, you can go ahead and use that. And so I'll just move through the next part of the video. I'll might fast forward some parts for you and just do a bit of a voiceover so you know what's happening, and I'll meet you back at the end. Okay, so first up I'm going to be using that beautiful salmon one called Special Pink, and this is like a one coater, and so is the next one, Popsicle. Absolutely stunning. I really do like that colour, it's quite unique. And then next up we've got Sangria. Now these all turned out to be one coaters, so I just left them with one coat, and I'm going to cure that in the lamp for 30 seconds. Now these LED lamps are available from Madam Glam, so do check those out. I have got a direct link down below where you can find that from. So the fourth nail, I'm going to be doing a bit of a gradient. I'm going to be doing a gradient on the last nail as well. So for this one I'm just using Sangria and Special Pink, and I'm going to be using a gradient brush. Now this one just turned out to be a bit of a nightmare. That brush is just a real cheap one that I bought online, and I'm not happy with it at all, and it just kind of made it really a very long slow process to try and get what I was trying to get done here. So just do bear with me. I do wipe my brush off in between, and then I do once I was happy with it I kind of did cure it. I'm still not happy with it here. I'm just kind of going backwards and forwards trying to salvage what I can, but yeah, once I got to that stage I did actually cure it, and then I went in for a second layer. Now the reason I had to do 2 layers with this one was because I was doing a gradient, and whenever you're sort of moving the polish around on the nail, it can kind of get a bit sort of thinner in some places, and so you might get a little bit of patchiness, and so I do quite often do 2 to 3 coats of the gradient just to get the opacity that I want. But you can kind of see where I'm going on about with the brush. It's the little bristles right at the tip are kind of bunching together, and And it just was making it so painful to do this, but anyway, I persevered because I'd already kind of started off with this nail. I got to that stage and I thought, right, that's just going to go straight into the lamp, and I'm going to go ahead with the last nail here. So I'm just using Sangria once more, and I've paired that one with Popsicle, and what you can see here, I've moved on to a fan brush. Now this wasn't ideal, but it kind of worked out a little bit easier and faster than using that gradient brush in the end. So this is just another way you can do a gradient. You can use the fan brush sideways and just do kind of sweeps of the polish across the nail. I just wanted to carry on the same way I'd done the first nail, just because I was using both of them in the same design. And quite often if you go sweeping across the nail, you can kind of get sort of lines coming across, and I didn't want it to do that. I wanted it kind of to be a little bit smoother. So next up, I'm going to use one of my KADS stamping polishes. I sort of try to find a couple that were very close in colour to the gel polishes I was using, and I'm going to be using that beautiful pink ribbon symbol. It's on one of the Born Pretty store plates. Now I did stamp a little bit extra there, but I've just managed to wipe it off with a bit of polish remover and a cotton round. So you know, when you're working on gels, you can kind of do this. Now for some reason the image hasn't transferred perfectly, so I do actually touch it up off camera and add a couple more ribbons to it. So I've switched to a more pink stamping polish from KADS, and I'm going to be using this heart image. It's actually off a Valentine's Day plate, also from Born Pretty, and I thought that would look quite nice on the other gradient nail that I did, the nail tip. So I'm trying to kind of get like 3 colours onto one nail, if that makes sense. I felt like it needed a little bit of a lift, so what I'm doing here is isolating the ring of hearts just there in the centre of the nail. So I'm just removing the unwanted parts with my lint remover, and then that little centre heart I'm just removing with a orange wood stick, and then I'm going to be stamping that directly over 3 of the the centre ring there that I'd already stamped earlier. So I've switched plates yet again, so this is the 3rd plate I'll be using. I will list everything for you down below, and I'm just doing that kind of floral image. This is like a French tip plate. It's really cool actually. It's got some really nice fun images on it, but instead of doing it at the tip of the nails, I'm actually going to do it along the centre. So I'm going to use that same image for all 3 of the solid coloured nails, just removing any unwanted parts off the stamper and just transferring that onto the nail. Now I do actually add some little white hearts onto the the nail that I've got the pink ribbon on, and I've just picked them up from that other image that I just stamped on the other nail. So next up, I thought I'd add on some of these cute little soft pink rhinestones to the centre of the nails that had the floral image across the nail. So all I'm doing is popping on a coat of top gel, so it's a glossy top gel, and then just popping the little rhinestone just right there in the center. So with these images, I did find I had a few missing parts, so what I've done is just gone over with the same stamping polish and actually like an orange wood stick and or fine detail brush, and just kind of touched up on any areas that looked a little bit gappy, and that just kind of covered up any imperfections. And I don't know why, I wasn't having a very good day stamping for some weird reason, but anyway, I'm glad I got there in the end. And I'm just going to pop that in the lamp to cure, and then I'm done. Okay, so I'm back with the final design, and what do you guys think? Something a little bit different. I've definitely got the pink ribbon in there. I thought that was very important, and I do like to put hearts in. I just think it's quite a nice combination. And then I thought I'd do something a little bit different with those 3, only because they're the single colour swatches of the 3 gel polishes, and I thought it'd be quite nice just to do the same design on all 3 of them. And I've added the little pink rhinestones in there too, and yeah, finished it off with a glossy top coat. So that's the final design. So I will leave for some photos for you, and also I'll be over on Instagram so you can come and check out the design have a closer view there. Thank you again, Madam Glam, for sending these out to me. Don't forget to support this very important campaign. So it's Madam Glam BCA, that's the hashtag for it. Remember, $1 from any of the Think Pink collection will go towards you know, breast cancer awareness, and I just think it's just such an important campaign to be part of, because it does affect so many of our lives. And yeah, so that's all from me. Obviously I'll leave direct links where you can find all of these beautiful gel polishes from Madam Glam down below in the description box. If you haven't done so already, I invite you to follow me, subscribe to my YouTube channel, also follow me on Instagram. I'll have direct link for that down below too. It is free to do these things, and you can kind of check out what I'm doing, what I've been up to. All discount codes will be listed for you down below. And apart from that, ladies, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day wherever you are. Bye for now.